Welcome back. You've probably heard the phrase jack of all trade, master of none quite a few times. What this is supposed to tell us is that if you're not a specialist, you might as well not bother. I'm here to tell you that this is not true, and that our obsession with specialization is hurting us. I'll also discuss how this can affect your productivity. I will also share my own experience in a way that it's not very positive, but we're all learning, right? This belief that you have to be a master at something to be worthy has a damaging effect, especially on young people, I think. Add some perfectionism to the mix and you have an unhealthy cocktail that's going to lead to procrastination and low self-worth. If we teach young people that in order to succeed in life, they need to have a passion and they need to find it quickly, because not only do they need a passion, they also have to master that passion, preferably before the age of 25. We are telling them is that it's not okay to grow or to change or to learn. The biggest problem is that most people don't really have that one true passion that we hear so much about. But since we're told we're supposed to, we don't ever stop searching. And this is, I think, where the damage begins. Because as a personal anecdote, I'm one of these people that never really had a single passion. And this in turn gave me an inferiority complex because I was surrounded by people who followed their passion with a singular mindset. So I just plodded on, I did my stuff, but only to the degree of necessity. Because since it wasn't my passion, I felt that I shouldn't really waste my time. My passion was probably just around the corner, so let's just wait, just save our energy for when the passion strikes. I see a lot of posts out there from mostly young people who feel unmotivated or unproductive because they have yet to find their passion. I believe that a lot of them are suffering from what I was going through. This warped idea that since what I had in front of me wasn't my passion, it was somehow inferior and didn't really deserve my time. What these people and what I was losing out on is the joy in following a thread for a day or two and learning some new small thing. They also lose out on a very important skill, and this is the skill of doing things to the best of your ability, even when it's not a passion project. And when you combine a perceived lack of passion with a perfectionist mindset, you limit yourself. There is a strange dichotomy among certain types of perfectionism, and that is, instead of working relentlessly to achieve things to an impossible high standard, many of us simply don't try. We don't start a YouTube channel because no one would even watch it. We don't pick up that fun knitting pattern because it's probably too hard anyway and I didn't want that shirt. We don't go after that promotion because someone else that's better than us probably applied anyway. This is just our fear of failure. Driven to its edge, this can lead to all sorts of bad mental health issues. We build ourselves a cage of safety where we never have to fail. I think it's James Clear in Atomic Habits that says that stalling is just a way to avoid failure. And this is sort of what I'm getting at. We don't try because we're so afraid to fail. And added to this, it's not our passion anyway, so why try? Why waste our time on something that's not a passion project? To be considered worthy, we're told we must be an expert, a master. That's the message some people live their lives by. First of all, as I mentioned before, not everyone even has a passion in the usual sense of the word. And secondly, even for those that do have a passion, life might not allow them to follow this passion in a way that can make them masters. Are they not worthy? Of course they are. Passion or not, we're all unique. No matter how boring or ordinary you might feel, there is no one like you out there. I know you know this, but try to feel it. Out of 10 billion people, there is not one person out there that is you. I brought up the concept of a safety cage earlier. This cage locks up your potential. Maybe not for greatness, because guess what? Not all of us gets to be great. But it locks up your potential to be the best version of you that you can be. By bypassing fleeting interest because it doesn't feel like passion, you are limiting who you can be and what you can do. You are denying the world a truer version of yourself. So how does this all tie back to productivity? Well, if you have this feeling of not wanting to start because you will never master what's in front of you, how will you ever be truly productive? When you let go of this notion of passion and mastery, you unlock your cage and you release your potential. Now you are free to be the best you can at what's in front of you. Maybe your job isn't your passion, but when you accept that, maybe you are more open to discovering the interesting parts of your job that you didn't see before. Maybe you can also find more space to what I like to focus on: extracurricular activities. I struggled with hobbies and interests because nothing felt like a passion, and I was too fixated on the thought of never becoming a master. But I managed to change my mindset. This led me to starting a blog where I write about whatever I feel like, and a YouTube channel where I can talk about whatever I feel like. I'm producing content about things I care about, and I do so while having a job and a family. When I freed myself from the cage, I was suddenly able to spend my time in a more productive way because I accepted that the passion I was waiting for would never find me. It was time to follow my fancies instead. So now I just go where my interest takes me, and I write what I find along the way. And I also try to spend some time talking about this feeling of letting go of this pressure of passion, because it can lead you to feeling trapped. It can lead to procrastination on other projects because they don't feel important enough. By breaking free from this societal idea, you'll liberate yourself and you can become a jack of all trades. Someone who's not scared of trying new things and find joy in the smaller things in life. The things that matter. The things that make you go, I wonder what this is. I'll try and find out. Thank you for stopping by. If you think that this video gave you something, please give it a thumbs up. If you think you want to see more, subscribe. I have a lot of videos like this and also some more basic productivity and personal knowledge management videos.